Good morning, guys. Welcome to Ride VIP, the rideshare channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I want to tell you how my Sunday went, and I want to tell you how my weekend went as far as the earnings go. As you all know, I'm using my 2006 Range Rover Sport for this. So yes, it qualified for Lyft, and basically it's economy class, even though it's an SUV with 14 miles per gallon. So you would probably be wondering, is it even worth it using an SUV like this that's like not fuel efficient? They're not known for reliability, and can you still actually make some money with it? Well, if you put your time in, of course you can. If you work at the right times, yes you can. As you could see, I have worked 32 hours and 1 minute. Currently I'm not offline, I'm online. As you could see, Sunday's income is $298. Also, I have made $45 in cash tips. So it's not quite 900 that I wanted to make, plus a bonus which would take it up a notch. But this was a very slow weekend. Friday was slow. Saturday was like a little bit better. Sunday, pretty slow. If I did not make this bonus, which is a $150 bonus, I would have only made about $148. That's about it. Now, that's still not bad considering the fact I have slightly below half a fuel tank left. So basically the cost of fuel will be on this at $70 a day. Not including today, because you know today's gonna be slightly less, but let's just say it will be included for today. So the fuel alone would be like 140, plus 70, like $210. So with $210 deducted from 842, it's about 600. Let's just say $630. So $630 clean profit is what I've made on the weekend in 3 days after taking out the fuel expenses, plus tips, $45 in cash tips that I have, which is not showing up over here. So I guess like 600, like say like $75, which is okay. It's not a big deal. Now with this weekend technically being finished and being slow, I have a pretty good idea what kind of income can I expect from using a Range Rover. I would like to share my experience with the Range Rover in like a later video, but I'll tell you, I really enjoyed driving it. This is just in short. So far it's been pretty reliable when it came to taking people where they gotta go. Like, it was no hiccups, everything was great. And when people get in, they're blown away. They're like, whoa, this is a nice Range Rover. Like, oh, like some of them, like some passengers were like just going on and on about how much they liked it, and it was like amazing for them. Like, plus they see my iPad screen and they're like, oh yeah, this is the new one. This is the new one. Like that's what they're saying. But like, I'm surprised how much people don't know about what really new Range Rover looks like, because this is a 2006. But the iPad screen, that basically almost a 13-inch screen, really throws them off, because this is kind of like an iPad Pro 12.9 inch, and they look like they belong in a Range Rover. And you've probably seen videos recently that I've posted. You could see like how I have that screen in there. I had the same thing in my BMW. I did the same thing in my Nissan Altima. Everybody was like, "Oh, that's a big screen," They were like, "Is this a Tesla?" Like they'll ask like stuff like that, even though it'll be like a Nissan Altima, But anyways, people appreciated it, and I'll tell you one thing. When people get in, they were more like, in case they did anything, right? Like one person vaped by accident, like just vaped. I didn't say anything. He was like so apologetic. He says, "Oh, I did it." Like he was like, even like he didn't even realize that he did it, but he was very apologetic. And then this other girl comes in and she was like, "Oh wow, your car smells nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I smoked," and she was smoking like cigarettes, and I'm like, it's fine, but when people appreciate the cleanliness and how nice it smells, they also don't want to do anything to mess that up. So they're a lot more respectable. So I think it's going to be least likely scenario where one of these passengers will consider throwing up in your car or messing it up in some way, because they could tell you keep it nice. They have respect for that, and it kind of goes both ways, Also, in the beginning, when I first used it, the very first day, I got quite a bit more tips. I don't know why, but today not that many tips, Saturday not that many tips, but I did get some tips, I guess, still. But overall, I'm satisfied with using a Range Rover for doing Lyft. I think it made me enough money. I've been meaning to test it to see if this even makes any sense. I just wanted to maybe like test it out for like 1 week just to see, will I lose money, will I make money, because I did not know. I got a buddy of mine, he's got like a Suburban, no wait a minute, not a Suburban, Ford Expedition, like a 2017 one, which qualified for Lyft Lux, and he was like doing like Lyft Lux and Excel. And he was telling me, "Oh, I can't make no money. I'm making $150 a day and spending $100 on fuel." That's a V8, and I doubt Expeditions drink more fuel than the Range Rover. But somehow, either I'm doing something right or they're doing something wrong. And also, I would like to say this one thing. I did get some comments where some of you guys are saying, in the comment section, and I'm proud of you guys, you're able to pull in a lot more money. And I also seen from some of you that makes more money. They're like, well, I made more money than you in the same amount of time. And this is why I'm kind of like letting you know that I'm only doing economy. So if this vehicle did qualify for luxury or Excel or any of those things, or Lyft Black, I think I would have made a little bit more money. And also, some of you guys are doing private rides, and of course with a private ride you could charge a little bit more too. I haven't really like built a business with private rides yet. I haven't been doing that, been too busy, but a lot of business cards was distributed, and a lot of people, they said they want to use me. But here's what I'm thinking about doing, guys. After testing out this Range Rover, man, I really enjoyed using a big large SUV like this for doing this. It's very comfortable, and of course my BMW is comfortable as well. It was like but this is actually still slightly comfortable than my BMW. After all, it's a HSC Range Rover, so it is the most luxurious. And they don't call it the Rolls Royce of the SUVs for no reason. I am considering now getting something luxury, like a luxury SUV, like a 2015 through 2017 model. I'm gonna try flipping some cars and trying to get a good deal at the auction or something, so I could actually buy one of those things. And then once I'm using an actual luxury SUV, right? And if it's going to be qualified for luxury, I will definitely, if it's not black, I'll paint it black. I'll buy the black paint, I'll paint it black. Like, I actually know how to paint cars. So, because I'm a car guy, like, I know everything about cars. So, if something, I will paint it. And you could also wrap it. You don't have to paint it, but I would probably just give it a totally nice gloss paint job, you know, for a black vehicle, and then just you know, do like Lux Black type of service, Lyft Lux Black, because it's a lot easier to get into than Uber. So that's what I'm considering doing a little bit later on to optimize my earnings, and I'm probably just gonna do that on the weekend, and then maybe I'll do it on some other regular days, because you know, it all depends on if I'm in Charlotte or what else I'm doing. And also, I'm in real estate school right now, so at some point I'm gonna finish that, and then once I finish that, it would be nice if I could have a luxury vehicle that actually qualifies for luxury, because I will have more of a higher end clients, and my goal is to sell luxury real estate. So that means if I have a luxury car and I'm doing luxury rides, that's my clients for luxury homes. Maybe they're selling them, maybe they're buying them, and I would like to be able to, you know, like take my clients and turn them into clients where I'm either finding them a house or I'm selling their house. That way I could make even more money. And of course, if they're buying one, I could drive them around in luxury and you know, just give them a full VIP treatment, and possibly even turn them into a client where, you know, I could drive them around here and there, you know, while I'm growing my business. But that is kind of like the idea, because I do enjoy driving, I do enjoy people, but I'm thinking like little steps forward. And of course, you already know I got a lot of cars, but I bought a lot of different cars, and they're at different stages of this repair, just like this Range Rover was, just like my BMW was, just like my Nissan Altima was. You know, like I fixed them things up and started using them for Lyft and Uber. But you gotta use what you got and then slowly try to upgrade. And yeah, so I'm gonna put my money together and just try to pick up something nicer. So I'll keep you guys posted. But in the meantime, as you guys know, my BMW is down right now because it's been totaled. I'm still waiting for the insurance company to pay me my money, and once they pay me back, I'll have to find a replacement. And I'm considering that the replacement should be a luxury vehicle at the very minimal, and if I can, make it a luxury SUV type. And I may have to flip a few cars to get there, you know, because after all, like anytime I want to make money or invest in my business, I sort of use what I got to get myself to that next level, you know. And I could also hustle and work a lot to try to get it, but I'm also looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, well, if I have cars to sell, I should really just focus on that during the week, like Monday through Thursday, and just fix them. And then once I fix that car, what I plan to do is, this is kind of like important, I'm just going to get it inspected and, you know, put insurance and everything on it, and use that particular car while I'm selling it. So that is actually my goal. I forgot to mention that. That's kind of like important. So I'm using the car, putting miles on it, and then bam, I'll sell it to one of my passengers, and then flip a few cars like that, and then, you know, take that money and buy myself something nice. That is the plan, at least. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.